what? I do have to move on. Alexis is going to help get my divorce behind me as soon as possible. And you think that's fair to Elizabeth?
I signed my rental agreement this morning. And if I haven't said enough, thank you so much for finding the perfect house for me and my boys.
I'm so glad it all worked out.
Cameron and Jake are going to love the backyard. And maybe I'll even play with them if they can drag me out of that amazing clawfoot tub.
Sounds like positive forward motion.
It is. And in that spirit, I have a meeting with Diane today. I'm hoping she'll be able to put this whole divorce in motion, despite Lucky throwing up obstacles.
Look, if I'm butting in, just say so.
If that's ever stops you.
I think that there's a better way to handle this that won't get under Lucky's skin so much.
No, that's exactly what I needed. Thank you. Yes, my client is going to be very happy. I truly am fabulous.
What was that about? The part about me, being happy.
No.
No?
No, not you.
Oh, not me.
I was looking into child visitation precedents in cases where one parent is a recovering addict.
See, Alexis isn't just a good attorney. She's also one of the most competitive people on the planet, and although she won't admit it, it bugs her that Sonny replaced her with Diane. So winning this for her is just as important as looking out for you. Well, I don't see the downside. Well, that depends on what you want when the dust settles. Would you rather let Elizabeth go in a way that allows you two to have an amicable relationship, or do you want Alexis to turn this divorce into a fight that someone has to win, making any good feelings between you and your soon-to-be ex-wife impossible?
You and Lucky didn't want to subject your kids to the constant tension between you. So you're ready to dot a few I's and cross a few T's with an attorney to guide you so that you could detach with care and concern. And now you've got two lawyers in the mix that are working their own agendas.
No. Diane drew up a very reasonable agreement. I didn't ask for alimony. Lucky volunteered to pay child support. It's exactly what we had talked about, and then he suddenly changed his mind.
Okay, maybe Alexis, with the best of intentions, influenced Lucky. But if the divorce becomes a fight, it could take on a life of its own and keep the tension alive long after the divorce papers are signed and Diane and Alexis have gone their merry little ways.
Lucky's the one who's dragging Alexis into the middle of this.
I know, but Lucky feels like an outsider. Diane's Jason's attorney. It's a touchy connection.
Yeah, well, I'm a little touchy about trusting the mother of the woman Lucky's sleeping with.
Divorce. It's a nasty business with the best of intentions.
Do you have any words of wisdom you care to share?
Develop a tough hide. You're going to need it.
Believe it or not, I am trying to keep the divorce simple. We both want it. We're not fighting over alimony or property. The only issue is custody and visitations. And that's probably best left for the lawyers to sort out.
Sometimes when you make a mess and you leave it for other people to clean it up, they make a bigger mess. Dr. Behar wants you an x-ray.
We'll pick this up later.
Right. Hey, how happy are you to be done with night shift duty?
Let me count the ways. Oh. Unfortunately, the after effects still linger. Mrs. Myers in 1012, she needs a dressing change.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Elizabeth never checked to see if I was on board with Diane as her attorney. She just hired her. I think she just went with somebody she knew who happened to be available.
It wasn't enough that Elizabeth slept with Jason and then lied the whole time we were married? Now she brings in Jason's attorney into our divorce?
I don't think that thought ever really entered into her mind.
Maybe. Maybe not. I just want Alexis to protect me.
Lucky, you're spoiling for a fight here. I highly advise against it. Don't push this too far. Okay? Someone will get hurt.
Hey. Wondered where you disappeared to. Oh, I gotta get the kids out of daycare and drop them off at Graham so I can make this meeting with Diane.
Listen, I hope I wasn't out of line with my unsolicited advice.
No, please. I know you mean well. Everybody does, but everybody's not in my position. I just want to put this whole divorce behind me, forget about how much Lucky and I hurt each other, and get on with my new life in my new house. think we are in serious need of a girls' night out.
Sign me up.
Me too. I will call Kelly and Robin and see if we can arrange something. Maybe at my new house.
Hello, Alexis. Elizabeth should be joining me here shortly.
Good. I want to go over some things with you before Lucky gets here.
Oh, we got some time. Smart suit, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying out a new collar. I wanted to go over your response to this memo that I wrote on Lucky's visitation, and your hair's different.
Oh,
You have a new hairstyle?
Yes. Yeah, Luis left the salon for some less than exotic love affair in Buffalo, so I thought I'd let his ex take a stab at me. We'll see how it works out. I'll be filing my response directly with the mediator.
You jockeying for position?
Taking control.
Hi. I hope I'm not late.
Elizabeth, I'm going to say this to you one more time on a personal note. Before business starts, Diana's going to pump you up with a lot of false hope. I would like you to stop this before it goes any further. I'm going to draw up papers that are fair for Lucky. I want you to agree not to contest. I want you to sign them. Otherwise, I'm afraid you are going to regret it.
It is completely unacceptable that you sit there and try to intimidate my client.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Diane. You know that we have a relationship. I was giving her the courtesy of a fair warning.
Oh, well, then by all means, allow me the same courtesy. Hello, Lucky. I strongly suggest that you sign the divorce agreement as I originally drafted it, or you will have your wages garnished for the next 18 years and be fortunate if you see Cameron and Jake on Thanksgiving and every Tuesday of every fourth month.
That is completely inappropriate. We're not going to give in to threats like that. We can take Diane in her fright wig on any day.
Go shake the mothballs out of your bargain basement clothes and bring it on.
Mom,